Yeah, if you like know about sports, if you've been watching it for a while, and maybe you have kids that
Mhm.
have been in it, whatever the case may be, however you get to that point, then yeah, it's cool. But what I'm saying for you to uproot your Bridgerton and all this
Uh,
Nicki Minaj stuff you're into, and to push that to the side to go to through a 3 week hard crash course in NBA basketball and the history of it and the histrionics and what is this, what is the play, what is this, what is that. That's just doing too much. That's just doing too much. It's
Bubba,
not needed.
Bubba, take
No,
a pause for.
she had this topic and idea. She called me. She wanted to know. First of all, she just asked me, "Hey, you know, should women or is it attractive to for a woman to know about sports? Do men value that? Is that attractive? And things of that nature." And then she took it a step further and said, "Okay, should women go out to bars, to sports bars, to pick up men, especially if they've been watching sports, and then they can, have stuff to add to the sports conversations and things like that while they're watching the games."
The Giants are 28th and third down efficiency. God, I want to fuck you.
And it just doesn't work like that. That's what I'm trying to tell her.
It doesn't?
No, I'm saying, yeah. I mean, I like, just who cares? Like, it's cool. Like, it's cool, but it's not like, yeah, it's not like you're gonna say that and it's gonna make me want to have sex with you, or make me want to ask for your phone number because, oh my gosh, she knows about sports. Wow, she's amazing. I have never met one. Like like it just it's nice.
But
Okay.
so wait, so when she's like she was contemplating like her and like some girlfriends like go to the sports bar, kind of get a table, act like they're enjoying the game, and maybe kind of banter with some of the guys doing the
Yes.
same. Yeah, I feel
But with a sole purpose of picking up.
right. No,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just feel like the lack of authenticity to that undercuts the whole idea of it.
yeah.
If there's a woman and she actually knows sports and seems to be genuinely interested in sports, independent of you, like to me that's kind of a cool thing.
Right.
But like again, if it's just this like fake thing, oh yeah, I really like sports just because you're trying to, kind of like whatever hook up or something. It's just not a great move if that's your objective.
Exactly. Exactly. And I'm gonna get on the horn here. All right. To talk.
She's on the chat, so she better be on the horn.
Is she?
Yeah, she just.
Oh yeah, Pink Nina.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She says she's ready, so that's good. She's on time. All right. Let's
It's a rarity for women. Who said that?
She said, "Cause y'all sell it out." Okay, let's get on the horn here. All right. Hello, hello. You're on the Bench Podcast with Bubba and Pink. How you doing this evening?
Awesome. I'm doing great.
That's
Am I
fantastic.
loud enough?
Yes, you are. You're good.
You're
Hey, Pink Junior.
Pink Junior. I am your senior.
Now we don't have a ton of time to give you, so we already set it up.
At all.
So can you explain your take on this? What's going on here? You're picking up guys at bars.
So I want you guys to understand, and I'm not saying that this has to be forced. Like, I don't think women should go out to the bar and then just like fake like they know what they're talking about. But what sparks up a conversation? So if the female's, going for, one team and then the guy's going for another team, like they may have different views and that might spark conversation. Or they may be all going on the same team and they have some type of interest there or so I think it's a spark of a conversation. I truly think that it would work, but the female has to like really be into sports.
Well,
That's
I mean, when you say it that way, like if it's authentic, if there's a female and that she's really into sports, then it's natural for her to be somewhere watching a game. It's natural for her
right.
to interact with men or females that know sports on a similar level. So I mean, yeah, if it's authentic, I get it, and I mean,
Right.
it would be fair to say, like, I mean, I would kind of find that somewhat attractive or appealing if somebody actually knows something, about it. But I think like as guys, I think we're somewhat conditioned to like engage with some women, and like they will kind of, if you express an interest or something, if they're into you, they're gonna like try to amplify that interest, but it's oftentimes it's not really authentic, and at some point that reveals itself, and it's kind of like, yeah, I kind of felt that anyway, which I'm just not.
I mean, I don't. Right. I mean, I don't. I think a lot of women aren't advanced when it comes to like sports and things like that. But there are women who know a little something. They know what a foul is. They know like what team they're going for. They don't know stats and like the history, like most men would know. But if she shows a little bit of interest in sports, I think men will find that a turn on.
Now, Terrence, what he says is it's actually more effective to pretend you don't know, so the guy can feel good about teaching you something. What do you think
Sidna
about that?
said that. That's good.
Who said that?
I think because
Sidna.
Sidna, she said we have to play dumb so you guys can feel like have a feel powerful, or like, oh, I'm gonna save her, because y'all always want to save females.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
That's a good
We just-
proposition,
You
I do.
We just want to have sex with y'all.
And that's what I said.
I'm not trying
And
to.
she didn't like my response.
I'm not trying to save her. Ho. I'm
You
trying
guys
to-
like to teach us things, just like what you said.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm past that point in my life.
Well,
I mean,
I think it's a good thing.
I might teach a thing or two behind closed doors, but I don't need to go over the nuances of the motion offense for my own
Oh, my
fucking
goodness.
amusement.
But like Pink said in the beginning, yeah. If you like know about sports, if you've been watching it for a while, and maybe you have kids that have been in it, whatever the case may be, however you get to that point, then yeah, it's cool. But what I'm saying for you to uproot your Bridgerton and all this Nicki Minaj stuff you're into, and to push that to the side, to go through a 3-week hard crash course in NBA basketball and the history of it and the histrionics and what is this, what is the play, what is this, what is that. That's just doing too much. That's just doing too much.
Bubba.
It's not needed.
Bubba,
No.
take a pause for a second. Do you know who you're talking to?
Oh my god.
I think he might.
My son plays basketball.
No,
So it's not like,
Is he any good?
boy, I will come up there right now.
I've seen some highlights. He has some potential. You go to the games, but you are on your phone. You don't. You don't. I know you
That's
don't.
not true.
It's true. I know it's true. You know how I know it's true? Because you don't know anything. You don't know enough.
Bubba, you don't know me. Bubba, I've been watching basketball since 2009.
Whoa.
What are you talking
Do
about?
I need to detail?
Let me
some
tell
of the
you- let me
calls
tell
that
you how
we've
much I'm
had
into
in the last
sports.
couple of days. You didn't-
Yes.
What you
And
didn't know?
with your help, you should start a class for all women who want to learn sports. And by next season, we'll be good.
But my
Bubba will be shooting coochie in a barrel.
but my point is, you didn't know those things before our call just a couple of days ago.
I said I didn't know stats. Correct.
Not
I don't know
stats.
all the basketball teams.
You didn't know. Yeah, you got to know.
I didn't know all the basketball
West and
teams.
East Side. You didn't know.
Oh my God, he's
Luke
such a liar.
Doncic.
Okay.
You didn't know Kyrie Irving. Like these are like
You
basic.
are a liar.
All you know is Jason Tatum because he's light skinned and you think he looks good. That's all
You
know.
are really reaching. I don't know. Okay, correct. I'm not familiar with any of the teams in the NBA in the finals right now. You are correct, because I'm used to the Currys and the LeBrons in the NBA in the finals.
That's fair. That's
All
fair.
right. So these
That's
teams
no,
ain't been in
time out. That's not,
in Orlando.
That's not fair. That's not fair. No, because you're telling me that you have a son that plays basketball, that you're probably having to go to his games. If he's any sort of player at all, he's probably watching games and looking at players that he models himself after. And you're basically telling us that you're disconnected from that process and can't remember an NBA final since at least 2021 or 22.
Listen, what do you want me to say?
And he loves LaMelo Ball. You might want to take all his LaMelo Ball stuff down because that's not the
You
the
can't
best.
you can't love LaMelo Ball.
That's like his favorite player.
Yeah. Nah.
Come on, man.
I'm getting there, and I feel like women can do it.
He's gonna get teabagged.
Get him an Anthony Edwards jersey and poster, please.
Yeah, exactly.
He actually has some shoes out too. You might want to join that train. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh my
Don't join
gosh.
my type
But-
of train. Join the Anthony Edwards train.
Bubba didn't even join his own train. He was left on the what do you call it? The ramp or whatever the hell.
Do you have any last things to add here?
No, I just also want to put out that I feel like all men should watch sports, and if men do not watch sports, then they need to reevaluate their life because they might be gay. That's all I have to say.
Okay, wow.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez, taking it right there, are we?
That's
Yeah.
all. All men need to watch sports.
Fair point, but like
That's not a fair point, man.
No. What I'm saying, no, like, okay, I am asking this legitimate question. Like, so have you, like, been on a date or been talking to a guy and kind of picked up that, like, he doesn't know jack about sports, and suddenly you kind of, like, lose a little interest in him?
Definitely. I don't talk to guys who don't watch sports. Like,
Okay.
I want to argue because you're going to the sports bar to watch the finals and not staying home.
Okay.
Okay.
Bubba, you might have
Yeah.
found a keeper.
Well, we,
Bubba stays home to watch his game, so he
I know any meaningful
don't do
game,
sports.
I can't get Bubba to come out and watch. It's ridiculous.
That's horrible. Horrible.
I feel like
He's probably at home playing video games, but really telling you he's watching the game.
He might. After swearing up and down that he watches every 76ers dribble. I kind of thought maybe he's got some weird rituals where like he watches the game like holding a Sixers blanket or something.
you gotta keep the good luck rolling, man. Well, Pink Nina, we appreciate the time here. Okay, great,
Awesome.
great topic.
All right.
We got it from you. Okay, just to let the
You're
world know.
duly credited.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye,
very
guys.
much. Goodbye.
All right.
Yeah, Bubba sounds like Kevin Samuels on that last. Don't know enough.
You don't know it. That was hilarious.
That's,
All right, good stuff there. Good stuff. We don't.
but
Go
that
ahead.
like what you were kind of alluding to though, like
What's
that does like so when you have that inauthentic like girl who's trying to seem sporty when she's not, it is like typically what'll happen is like, oh yeah, who's your favorite player, and it'll be somebody who hasn't played in like 5 years.
Yeah.
Like, and that's always the dead giveaway that
I
like
love Michael Vick.
exactly. That really tells you like where things are at.
Because you're no better than that fantasy guy who picks, Eddie George on his team or whatever the case may be. It's like, yo, don't tell him anything, whatever.
That was the good old days of like fantasy football, like before everything was like computerized.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
dudes
You
would
had to
literally
know.
draft a guy that got cut like last week. And
Yeah. Like you had to know. There was no alerts. They're not helping you. There's
Yeah.
no. Yeah. You had to know your stuff there, man. The good old days. All right. Moving along here. So, I'll tell you what. Let's just go. We'll just go basketball last then. That's what we'll do since we're
Fair
already on
enough.
the roll. And what we'll do is we'll enter story time here.